Okay, welcome back to part three of the commercial lighting in a modern age, where we talk about how we lit a gaming commercial for Shadow. So, we did an interior laundromat scene where, as you can tell, the talent is sitting on top of the dryers while he's waiting for his clothes to be done. He's gaming. This was actually the second location of the first day. We had sent ahead electric or two. I believe it was probably just one because I needed more hands to help me wrap out of the first location. But we sent an electric ahead to basically we had to swap out the house lighting that's in the ceiling there. Those were 8 foot tubes. The originally they had a smattering of different color temps, and probably some of them were flickering and some of them didn't work and whatever. And so we wanted to unify that and have the color temperature be all the same and be warm. So we replaced all of those with 3200 degree Kelvin corrected tubes. And then once the whole company got to this location, oh, we also just unplugged a bunch of tubes that were directly over camera and behind camera to basically build in some negative fill into the set instead of flagging them off because they were pretty much all on one switch where it was all or nothing. So, what we did when we landed there, a big part of this lighting setup that took time too was rigging the Astera tubes in the window, um, outlining the window panes, as you can see in the background there. And then you can see a pinpoint of light um, through the arm and of the guy pushing the hamper with laundry. That was the L7C, just kind of coming back towards talent, bouncing around off. There's a couple of points of light that you can see on the dryer that talent's sitting on. Oh, and we took another Astera too because the foreground was kind of flat, and you can tell that we uplit the dryer opening with a tube that's the same color as the tubes in the window frame there. We actually had set up some other lighting fixtures. I think we built a sky panel with a Shamira, and we built another light mat, and we set them and tried to play with them, but it just seemed like we were overlighting at that point, and just these couple simple things that we ended up doing um, got the job done. But we kept those fixtures around and had them just in case, but we ended up really not needing them. Moving on. So here's the lighting plot that I made, and a close-up shot and the wide shot again for reference. Oh, yeah, actually, we had a 1200 par. That's not a D12, it's a 1200 par, was just outside on the sidewalk there, lighting what was across the street to try to get some exposure out there to give it even more depth. But I'm not sure if we just ended up turning that off because it wasn't really working. It might have been a safety issue, honestly, because that street out there was open and people were driving by, and I think we were blinding them or something, and so it wasn't doing enough, and it was a safety hazard. So I think we ended up just not utilizing that fixture. Um, yeah, and the camera was on the Fisher 10 doing a push in. Here's some BTS stuff of the grips working hard here. There they are rigging the Astera tubes for them, or for us. And the wide shot there in the middle, the camera's on a dolly on an offset. Um, and they push in a little bit, as you can see in the second photo. And here's some electric BTS. Oh, that's right. I had built a custom fixture with the light ribbon to be a monitor kind of gag light that was RGB that we set to a specific color, and that's what's lighting the talent's face. Let's go back to the insert there, the close-up shot of them where you can see that's kind of a green yellow kind of a, that was the RGB LED ribbon fixture. And here's another, and then this picture on the right is all the staircases open and there's no tubes, and I think we used probably all of them somehow. Okay, all right, that's it for this video. In the next video we will talk about how we lit some of the other scenes. Thanks for watching.